Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with Channel Disturbance. This is a KV-3, it's a Tier 7 Soviet heavy tank. It's located on the westbourne of Sand River and it's under the command of Awppenheimer. And I think you can probably see 2 marks on the barrel. Yes, he's been trying to third mark this vehicle, and let's see if he can do it on this game. Well, that's a 122mm barrel. I can tell that straight away from the muzzle brake. Yep, there you go. 390 alpha, 175 penetration with standard ammo, and it goes up to 217 with premium APCR. Okay, Sand River. He'll probably treat this the same way as he does normally, in which case he won't go down the river bed, but he'll actually head in the direction of the the village, to try and get shots on the enemy from behind the mosque. It's quite an effective way of actually conducting your battle on Sand River. Otherwise you make yourself vulnerable to Arty. There's only one Arty in the game on the enemy team. It's an M12. And he's got 20 shots, which means that it's only a limited amount of firepower that he can put out. He could run out of ammunition during a game. Well, Awppenheimer's found his first victim. It's a IS-2, which is a premium Soviet heavy. It's also got a 122mm gun. They're quite effective little tanks, those ones. Okay, he's in a position. Just needs a spot on the enemy now to start putting shells into them. I think the IS-2 is dived into one of those little nooks and crannies along the edge there. No, he poked out just to see if he could spot him, but no joy. Still nothing appeared. This is normally the best place to come, actually, if you want to get good shots on the enemy. It makes it very difficult for the enemy to move up, because all these places where they would normally go are actually, well, vulnerable to any shots from this corner. The only problem is, of course, that Arty can lay shots down on the rock in front of us and also behind us to splash us whilst we're in this position. It looks like a large contingent of the enemy tanks have actually headed north, and they're fighting it out in that northeast corner at the moment. Awppenheimer doesn't seem to be doing anything just yet. Ah, okay, he's going to have a quick spot. Still no one there. Now, this is very unusual. He's got a tank behind him. Up there is a guard. I have to wonder if the enemy is actually repositioning themselves or just waiting. You know, maybe they're going to come along the south end of the map, and maybe they're avoiding the riverbed as well. No, he hasn't been spotted. Sixth sense didn't go off. It should have gone off, which kind of indicates that the enemy's not where he's supposed to be. There's the guard. Ah, now just spotted the Jagdpanther 2. Problem is, if we leave this position here, we are making ourselves vulnerable to Arty again, because the mosque is an impenetrable building, so you're rather safe whilst you're next to it. But yeah, that large contingent of enemy tanks has actually managed to make it through the northeast corner, and then they are heading towards our cap. And although we do have a Sturmil and a Nudes up there, as well as a Super Hellcat, I think the problem is that the enemy might be about to try and invade our cap en masse. We also have a T-28 prototype up there as well. I think all the tank destroyers are actually homing in on that position, getting ready to repulse the enemy. It looks like all of their heavies went up there, except for that IS-2, who appears to be just defending this corner. He's backing up. Ah, here's the IS-2. Okay, so we've got somebody to shoot at, but we've got the Jagdpanther behind us. So this now presents a bit of a problem because we can get caught in the crossfire. IS-152 rather, put around into him, but that Jagdpanther now does present a bit of a threat to us from one side. Awppenheimer's looking at all of them, and he's about to get mobbed because he's got somebody in front of him, somebody to a right, somebody to the left, and he hasn't got any gun depression, so he can't take care of that IS-2 unless he moves further away. Yep. He's got a nice little cupola to penetrate. We might be able to get around into IS-2. Yep, we do. ISU-152 takes around 462, a high roll. Reload time is fairly long, 14.56, well, 10.58 normally. The IS-2 is coming up at us now. You don't want to back up too much. He took around in the tracks. The IS-2's been hold. Go for the lower plate, I'd say. Oh, he's decided to track him, hold him there. In fact, that might be a good idea because his teammates up on the heights managed to put around into him. The Wizzy 1201 GFT got the kill. But we did take a round from the Arty. And the Jagdpanther 2 went down to our Wizzy 120 as well. There's the T25-2. Oh, beautiful shot! Right into the turret, took him out. Now, is there anything left in the valley? I'm not sure there is. No, he's safe. He needs to get back to his own cap area because we're 2 tanks down on the enemy at the moment. But the advantage is that we've got the heights, the enemy doesn't, and of course we can shoot from the riverbed at these guys as they pop up. Okay, he's been spotted by someone, and I suspect it might be the guy to the left, left of us. Yep, it's the Strivas one up there. Okay, he's in the siege mode, and we took a round from a Scorpion as well. That's the American Scorpion with the 90mm gun, and they're shooting into our ass. But that one went into the turret. I can't see where the one from the S1 went, but I presume that was also... Oh, yeah, you can see the round there. Went through the turret. Okay, well, we're back to 10-10 each now. The enemy does have a Super Hellcat and the E25, but our ISM seems to be holding them off with the support of the Super Hellcat and the Wizzy 120. So it's about time we went hunting for that Scorpion, as well as that Striv. The Striv has gone up against the T28 prototype, and I suspect that that Striv is going to go to that. Oh, well, he managed to take out the T28. In fact, actually, it was the enemy Arty. He's looking around for that Scorpion. There's only 5 left on the enemy team. The Super Hellcat and the E25 are up in the north. The Striv and the Scorpion are down in the south. That only leaves the M12 guarding their cap. And the question is, where is he? And I think Awppenheimer's decided he's going to do a quick search along this route first before heading south. He can pop up in this corner, do a quick check in the riverbank, the riverbed, the other side of this when he does, to see if there's anybody the other side. He's just having a quick look. Doesn't appear to be anyone. Okay, no Arty. Okay, so south. It is possible the M12 would have relocated. Can't be absolutely certain he's going to be here. Some have actually indicated he might be in the north, but to be honest, I'm not so sure about that. The E25 might be on his way back to the cap though, because the ISM saw off the Super Hellcat or dealt with the Super Hellcat and the E25 is no longer in sight. He's having a quick look up here. There he is! And the M12's not even aware. 6th sense must have gone off and he's gone out the game. So he's decided to go around this corner to get back up onto that area here. Then he can approach the cap. I suspect the E25's on his way back right now. Now an E25 can very definitely penetrate the hull of a KV-3. Here he is. Okay, he auto-aimed on. E25's very fast. He'll get a couple of shots, I reckon. Yeah, lovely shot there. 393 high roll. I'm not sure he's going to get another shot though before this guy runs away. Yeah, he's departing off to the west as quickly as he can. And... oh, what a shot at range! 350 for low roll, but if only that had been a high roll, he might have killed him. Now the ISM is joining Awppenheimer. I think they need to put some pressure on the enemy now and force the win. Potentially, Awppenheimer's got the high caliber. He did a snapshot in that direction. E25, is he going to come back? He's coming back, and unfortunately they got the Wizzy 120, but we got 2 in the cap. Now the E25 might be able to get some resets. Now the question normally in a battle like this is, do you actually cover each other? Or do you stay far apart so that the enemy has to hit both of you in order to get the reset? Well, the Striv has got a reset, and there is the E25. He fires a round off. Oh, unfortunately, it doesn't connect. That was a pity. So it's just the ISM now in the cap, and he's facing 2 opponents. Not sure if that last shot from the Striv was enough to get a defender medal, but the E25 just tried to spot him and he's been hit for 402. That must have been a shot from the Striv. So I think the Striv has definitely earned a defender. It's now just a matter of the who's going to get the shot to kill the ISM, I'm afraid. The E25 shows himself. ISM pulls out of the cap. He knows this is going to be a difficult one now because the E25 will just keep popping up to spot him whilst the Striv gets the shots in, and I suspect that Striv is somewhere up on the sandbank some distance away that we can't see him, so he's just using the spotting from the E25 to tell them where the ISM is. Well, it's the 2-minute warning. I suspect that Awppenheimer did manage to get enough for his 3rd mark. At the moment my meter's showing 94.86 from 5109. That's from damage assistance as well as actual damage. The E25's behind him, the Striv's above him. The ISM's waiting for the E25 to come around the corner. I think the Striv's going to come around the other side and, well, he's a one-shot anyway now, this ISM. Yeah, the E25's baiting him. Well, he gets the E25, turns his turret. He's got a long reload. The Striv's gone in for the kill and gets it. And so it is a loss. But I suspect that Awppenheimer probably did get the high caliber. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats. Oh, well, he did do it. Yes, he got the 3rd mark of excellence on a defeat. A 2nd class tanker, 3rd mark of excellence, and a fire for effect. He didn't get the high caliber in that game, unfortunately. Noobs snatched away from him. His win rate for the game was 6,144. Let's have a look at the team score. Well, the highest damage actually went to the UDES, or is it the UDES? No, it wasn't. It was the Striv. He got a high caliber and a defender for 5315. The next high scorer was the UDES with 3262, and then we've got Awppenheimer with 3159. When it came to kills, it was the Wizzy120 shared it with the Striv. Both had 4 kills, and then Awppenheimer, the ISM, the M12, the Jagdpanther and the Guard all got 2 kills apiece. The Guard managed to pick up a patrol duty, the E25 got a Confederate, and well, the UDES managed to get a tank sniper. And when it came to base XP, well, the Striv managed to get the highest one, 1390. The Guard managed to get 872, and well, the third spot was actually shared between Awppenheimer and the M12 on the enemy team, 779, both of them. He fired 11 rounds, got 8 direct hits, 8 penetrations, damage of 3,159 hit points, received 7 hits from the enemy, 4 penetrations, 3 non-penetrations and 2 hits by way of splash damage, 780 hit points of damage blocked by armour, 4 enemy vehicles spotted, 5 enemy vehicles damaged, 2 killed and 1,950 hit points of damage assistance. On a premium account, he earned 60,161 credits, and after repair, ammunition, resupply and consumables, he actually made a loss of 21,487 credits. But I don't think he'll mind. He did have to fire some premium ammo during that game. It was absolutely essential to do so, to just get the penetration on some of the enemy tanks that he was at close range with, such as the IS-2. But yes, it's the consumables actually that hurt him the most, and that's why he ended up with the negative amount. 1,168 XP. 1,168 for personal reserves, took away 2,337 altogether. So, a defeat, but a victory of some sorts. Yes, he's got his 3rd mark on the barrel, and I'm sure he's very pleased about that. So, congratulations there to Awppenheimer. If you enjoyed that replay, please give this video a like and do subscribe to our channel, and thank you for watching.